Alright, gang. This shot is like almost finished. Basically just need to do the hair. Maybe the face, maybe the glasses. Yeah, I'm gonna do some eye movement, and then after that, I can get on to the lighting and rendering for this shot. So ideally, I should be able to get this shot into the timeline today. If I want to post the link, I have to open a new tab, then type in Spotify plus song name, then find and click the correct link, then fucking share track button, and then go back to stream and share it. Skill issue. If you try to restart the stream, it rewinds? What do you, huh? What? When you could just type song name, but then it doesn't work? So I know which option I would pick. Okay, so I had an idea actually for how I wanted to do the hair, because the way the Wiggle 2 plugin works is kind of whack. Like it's broken a little bit, like it's a tiny little bit broken. In that for the first few frames it like kind of bugs out, so it needs like a few frames of like time before the animation starts. So what I reckon I could do, I'm gonna grab all of these funny little bones, delete that marker, and then move it over to like frame 50 or whatever. I have a marker here on this, and then go boom. 86, sure. And then from here, I'm gonna try to I'm just gonna hide everything because I'm not gonna animate any of that. Oh, hang on. I think if I just move that 50 frames over, that should be fine. Yeah. And then the camera too, I guess, but that doesn't really matter too much. So now the hair. I should up the song volume. Okay. Okay, so let's now go into. Oh, hang on. My window is like reflecting into the screen kind of awkwardly. I think I have to. Oh, this sucks. I can't like see. Oh, better. Or I hate this. This sucks. Me when it's bright outside. Ah, whatever. Dude, I start streaming, I immediately start sweating. It's way too warm for the sweater right now. Okay, let's enable funny little wiggle 2. And up here, animation. Select enabled. So what's up with... Okay, that's just the... Gravity, turn that down to 0. Mm. Okay, that's... I think that's okay in terms of the overall motion. Let's do 800 maybe? I think that's pretty good. Let's make that. Hey, Isa. Yeah, I got the bald. Okay, so now basically just everything here. Get rid of that. And then G minus 50. Or hang on. Rather, whoops. Re-enable everything here, and then G minus 50. Oh shit, hang on. I will need to then, hang on. This is one frame too far back, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna get rid of all of these gamers that I don't need. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to adjust this. So I'm gonna go into here, there we go. And basically just or do I rebake it? I might just rebake it, honestly. Although, or I could put a layer on top that just like corrects for some stuff. Like if I move this to 37. I might try that. I think I'm gonna try that, actually. So I'm gonna... Oh, how did I do this again? Why are there two objects using this action? That makes no sense to me. I don't like that. Wait. I guess it's the animation on the armature and then the animation on the thing itself, which is like the IK-FK switch. Okay. Okay, so I guess let's push that into an action here. Like that. And then basically create a new action. And that one is going to be on combine. Then I go back to my dope sheet. This one's be here, correction. Let me see if I can do this. Does that help? Not that much, honestly. I think that works. Square mouth is killing you. It is a little bit goofy. It's true, but that's just how it has to be. This truly is the best type of music to like really like chill and focus to. Pure lock-in music. Okay, let's So I think I'm gonna hide the hair. Let's do the face now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit on the eyes here. Or do I have, hang on. Do I have different eye shapes on here? I should, right? Let me double check this here. Or is it UV editing? Yeah, hang on. Eye shapes color. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so in that case, let me go into here again, then do the UV editor here. Hi, Gabi. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, so yeah, the anim all. So turn on UV map for this one. Whoops. How did I do that? Oh yeah, right here. Insert key. Yeah, I think I can do that. And then I'll do the same thing here. Like that.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. Okay, let me grab both of these. Eyeball L. Eyeball R. Interesting. Oh, wait. Okay, that's interesting. Wait, what? Oh, wait. I'm super duper dumb. Ah, right. I need this to be constant. Same thing with this here, and then it'll work. Yeah. Which means key everything here. Hey, Mackledale. It's going pretty good. We're working. uh. Hmm. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the eyes, honestly. They feel a little bit too, like, smug, almost. Let's try a different eye shape. I could just go back to regular. I'll definitely have to, Oh, okay, hang on. Here. So I think what I'm gonna do instead here. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Yep. Okay, that's the face. I guess I can do a little bit on the glasses now. The thing is, it's like in motion, I don't even fucking see it. So it's like really weird. It's starting to really come together though. I think from here I can actually probably do the character lighting. Now, because he's coming through here, it would make sense to have like a shadow of some kind. So I probably want like a basic, maybe a basic lighting setup that like follows him, and then an extra light that's like static in the scene. This is what I'm gonna try and do. Okay. So we have our basic scene. Then we have our foreground, which I don't even know how I would do that. What I could try and do actually. Let's go into the char scene here. Maybe enable this here. Can I like change the whole collection to holdout? Ooh, wait. Oh, yes. That is actually exactly what I need. Okay. Bit of a problem is that I have some ambient lighting from there, which I don't want. So can I say disable in renders? Okay, compositing is empty here, so that shouldn't automatically save any files I don't want. Okay, fantastic. That looks exactly like what I want it to be. Great. So can I... Oh, god damn it. Okay. The issue right now is I basically want to place 3 lights that don't interact with the scene at all, and 1 light that does, and I also want the environment to basically mask out the character. Okay, so what I could do is I could effectively just render out 1 pass without lighting that just has this as the holdout, and that's just the mask, and that's all it is. And then I can do all the lighting as I want it. I think that's... Let's do it like that, yeah. So this one's gonna be the char mask, which means no lighting whatsoever. Then I'm gonna make a new one. It's gonna be our guy and our key. Maybe 7. Okay. So that one is char, color, and key. Then we have our fill. Mm-hmm. So that's our fill light. Now the rim light. And that is gonna go right here. Something like that, roundabout. Mm-hmm. I'm so knocked in. What? I mean, yes, I am locked in. Yeah, I be focusing. This is true. Because this scene does require something slightly like a bit of a different approach, I guess you could say. Okay, so now this one is gonna be this one is gonna require this one. And this one disable in renders. So if I render this out, good, yes. Hang on, show shadow. Yes, exactly what I want. So what I need is now a new collection. So this one's gonna be the, I don't know, the extra light or whatever. And this one is gonna be an area light. Okay, let's turn that down. Can I? Hang on. Just so I can like preview it. Or I could do it via sunlight, actually. That might be a bit more convenient. Hmm. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I do want it to be an area light. Oh, this song is awesome. Okay. I think that could work. It's definitely a bit weird because like there's like shadows like this that I might have to kind of ignore somehow. Or maybe I'll place an additional light from below. Hmm. Okay, I'll just try and see like what this is gonna do for me. So I'm gonna disable this here. And now I'm gonna go into here and figure out the compositing or like the rendering. Or rather, no, in rendering here. No? No, it is in compositing. Yeah. Okay, this is a bit weird. Because like usually I would have at least like... Oh, wait. I'm in the wrong... There it is. Okay. That's where I want to be. So environment foreground is not a thing in this one. So environment scene, background and foreground. We don't need foreground, so background is what we need. Yep. Then our char mask, we really only need... Oh shit, hang on. Color and key. Let's do... Oh geez. Okay, hang on. So our mask right here, we won't need this direct and color, but that should be on this one right here, direct and color. Now if I go into here, and now our background, we're gonna go into 7D. I think, right? Yeah, 7D. This one we're not gonna need. And here we're gonna have 7D char. Oops. Char mask. And then in here in the char scene, color and key. We have our color, our alpha. That goes into there. That one goes into here. And then the difter, that one goes into here. Okay, now from here, that one is our color. That should be okay by just changing the names of these. All right, so let's just run a test by just rendering one frame of the whole thing. And Blender crashed. Awesome, hell yeah. I hope I saved. Shit, okay. God damn it, okay, it's whatever. Yeah. Can you put one of your viewers in a blender? No, that would be murder. I don't think I can do that, unfortunately. Char mask. Boom. That goes in here. Save that. Color and key. So we have our, wait. Although, since I have this mask, I don't even need to do any of this. I can just put this into here, and that should work, I think. The spaghetti Oreos, oh my god, don't show them, don't show them. It's so bad. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay, so here we have our key light. Rendered footage, intro sequence, 7D. Okay, so let's now make char fill and char rim. And I think that's the ones I need. So that one goes into char key. This one is char color. 7D char color, yep. And this one is also 7D. 7D. That should work. Let's try that again. Okay. That doesn't look like what it was supposed to do. So it didn't output that. Oh no. Okay. At least it doesn't overwrite any images. But I know that is incorrect right here. In any case, this is not correct. Okay, that should be enabled here. Okay. I thought it was gonna be Oreos made of spaghetti. No, it's significantly worse. Okay, so we have that, which makes sense. But then composite, what is that? What? Huh? It should show this as well. Unless I'm tripping. And it did everything as it was supposed to. Like it output the files the way it needed to. Which if it does that, then that's fine. Then I don't need to preview them in the view here. That's our color. That's our mask, I guess. That's fine, okay. Now let's, for testing purposes, render out this frame. So I can see whether or not the actual mask is doing what it's supposed to. That looks about right. Nice, there we go. We have our fill light. Oh, I still need the extra light as well. Hang on. Uh, 7D. The extra light needs to also be a thing here. Or it's our shadow. So let's go ahead and render this one, just to see if that one works. Yeah, no, that's not at all what I'm looking for. So let's take another look at this char scene, char mask. Oh, wait a minute. The hell? Did I maybe... Why are there two suns? Okay, that one's this one. Yeah, those are supposed to be in here. Okay, I think that should work. Oops, hang on. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So now in the compositing tab, I want to make sure that I'm grabbing this one right here from the shadow. And then that, I think, should work. Well, yes. But no. There's like a shit ton of info I'm losing here. Okay, I'm noticing though that this is way too bright here. This here. That looks a lot better. That doesn't seem quite right. I think I know why. Because it has all of these extra lights that aren't supposed to be part of this. Okay. Let's now check again. In here. Render one frame. StarCraft 1 soundtrack? I've never played StarCraft actually. Is it good? Yes. Prove it. Okay. It's still like overexposed here, but I mean, does it matter? At least for this one, probably not that much. This seems fine. As long as all of these aren't overexposed, I should be fine. That one's fine. This one's fine. Mask, this is fine. That one's fine too. And then the environment should be no problem at all. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. That means that I should now be able to render the whole ass thing. So let's see how long a single frame takes. It's RTS. I am like vaguely aware of like what the kind of game StarCraft is. Like the only experience I've had with an RTS, can you juggle? Kind of. I reckon like I can do like 3-ball juggle for like 10 seconds probably. It's been a while since I actually tried, but there are some balls in the other room that I could grab while this is rendering. Is it gonna do the next frame or nah? Am I tripping? It says finished. Oh god. Oh god. I think I just broke it. Gotta go? Okay, Turkey. I guess I'm not gonna fucking grab the balls and juggle for you then. If you're gonna ask that question, then fucking dip immediately. What's the point, bro? The fuck, bro? The fuck, man? The fuck, bro? What the hell? I did grow up on Age of Mythology, and I did play a good bit of Age of Empires 3 as a kid. But like basically since then, I've never really played much in the way of real-time strategy games. Okay, I'm getting like hard trolled by Blender right now. This is honestly kind of egregious. Do I just like wait and hope that it fixes itself? Because I don't know what to do right now. It literally shat the bed on frame 1. The first frame, and it's already like it can't do it, bro. I took it out, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I guess I'll close it and hope that nothing got corrupted. And also that that looks correct to me. But I guess let's just try again. And this time, hit it from here. So it's definitely doing it, like, it's starting from frame 1 because my preview was on frame 17. So it's definitely at least trying. Hi, McGuffin. Sleep and shame is for the weak. How's my most handsome streamer going? I am not going. I am sitting. But thank you for calling me your most handsome streamer. That is a... What the fuck is that? That was some sus shit right there. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop that right now. What the fuck? What is that? It is okay. It is nothing. It is just a display error. Okay. Dude. Wait, no. What the heck? What? This is 0, 1, 0, 2. What in the fart is this right now? What in the fart? Huh? What in the hell am I looking at right now? Is it like hair? It looks like it's hair for some reason, but I don't know what the hell is going on there. Like the hair animation is like fully. Or wait a fucking minute. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's possible that it was like overlaying that on top of itself. Oh, also, I'm noticing some errors here. I'll have to fix those. Can't believe EA announced Titanfall 3 for 2028. The wait is gonna suck. Did they actually? Ooh. Peepee. Yeah, along with Portal 3. Really? Portal 3 is coming out? Whoa. That's so cool. I'm so excited. Okay, what am I doing right now? Glasses. But I need the shirt. The shirt bones. I gotta correct those. Oh, there's some clipping. Although, wait, I'm on the... Actually, that's not a big deal, actually, I think. There you go. Okay, that's that fixed. Okay, I think from here, from now finally, I think I should be okay to render it out. And Half-Life X and Half-Life and StarCraft 3? That's so awesome. I can't wait. Okay, I'm sussed out. Hang on. Yeah, because I'm in the wrong scene. Okay. Let's now check here. Looks okay-ish to me. Okay, I think that's fixed. Then let's check here. Yep, looks good. That looks okay. Looks okay. I already checked that. Looks okay. Looks okay. Looks okay. All right. Okay, so each frame is taking about like 15 seconds. So let me just multiply that by 30, divide by 60, 7.5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna use those 7.5 minutes and a little bit more to go and make me a little snack, a little sandwich. So I'm gonna, boom. Snack while rendering. So I will see you in about 12 minutes. All right? Hi, Eled. I'll see you in a sec, Eled. The grand return. All right. Shit has finished rendering. So now before Okay. Let's save and close this for now. Open up the Blinkus Resolve. Opa, sorry. All right. Okay. So here's the thing. Now let's do this here, I guess. Yep. Or rather, new bin 7D, and then in here. There we go. Okay, this looks about right. Although, let's see what it looks like when I put the funny lookup table on it. What was it? What was it? Linear to sRGB is what it was. Yeah, no, that looks wrong. This, I think, is a lot better. We're losing a bit of detail, like in the bottom here. I don't think that's at the end of the world, though. You know, getting the exposure levels right with a render coming out of Blender is a little difficult, because I mean, there's gotta be tools, right, to like gather like what the exposure level is for all that stuff. I hope. Hang on. Okay, yeah. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a new fusion composition here, I guess. Or how did I do it previously? With attributes 30. I think it makes more sense to do it like this. I've done it like differently. I've done it like both ways. Render cache. Smart. There you go. Bleh. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate that it does this. Okay, fusion preset. Can I just go back to default? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it just does that all the time. Very weird and annoying, but whatever. So this is color. This is fill. This is key. This is mask. This is rim. And this is our funny shadow. So I'm just gonna do one of these. So that way we have our alpha basically applied to all of these. Okay. You know, a part of me kind of wants to just like use this unlit, like this unlit pass, because like it kind of has a look to it, you know? When like you have the environment fully rendered out and then the character is just like this very painted, no lighting on it whatsoever kind of thing. It's very interesting. Anyway, we have our key light. So that's going to be the first thing. So this goes here. That goes here. This is our, I think it was soft light, I believe. We have color curves. There's something very interesting about like this, like the way this looks. Like this could totally be a cool effect. Like just animating this going from here to here. Very cool stuff. I forgot how I did the other ones. This one's on overlay and then screen. What about some other shots like this one? Soft light, screen, screen. Interesting. Okay, I don't need that one anymore. What was it on overlay? It's kind of the same thing, but just, I guess, more intense. I think that's fine. Then let's do screen here. Oy. I'm confusing myself right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna just be better without the fill light, honestly. What? I'm on multiply. Why is it what? Okay, that's I think I see what the problem. I think I see the problem. So for some reason the EXR is able to save values bigger than 1. I guess it's probably the bit depth, I reckon. In any case, the Okay. Let's now just put all that on top here. And that should do it. Okay, so big issue, this right here. I reckon if I just put this onto every single one of these, it makes it very slightly better, but still not great. Hmm. That's better. That's about right. It is a lot crispier this way. Yeah, okay, no, that looks gross. That looks gross. I'm gonna get rid of that. So even if there's a little bit of noise, I think that's ultimately gonna be worth it. Okay. Big issue. This fucking guy isn't on the ground. That's gonna need to change. And then also there's a little bit of clipping here. But that's not too big of a problem. At least the hand should be a relatively easy fix. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back into Blender to fix that. Okay, that's the hand fixed. Okay, ideally, I should be able to just fully re-render that without changing anything. And that's gonna take another like 8 minutes or so. And then I should be okay to go back into Fusion, and then it should be okay there. Oh, there's a little dent in my table now. That's unfortunate. All right. I just got pinged in the Titanfall Discord, and then I looked at it and like did not read it. All right. Okay, so from there, there's really only one shot left that only needs to be animated, and that's about it. And then for any other shots after that, I'll have to do a little bit of environment building. Let me go ahead and... Oop. No, not this. I still need to do the 2D FX. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that reminds me. How do I want to do the 2D FX in? Yeah, probably, right? Yeah, I think so. Do I want to do that right away? Or wait until... you know, I'm gonna wait for this render to finish, and then I'll do the 2D FX on a completely different like render. All right, while this is rendering, I'm gonna play Minesweeper for like a minute. Maintenance win in 4 hours. That should give me enough time to clear one board. I'm still unlocked. That seed sucked. Okay. Ah, I fucked up. That was a misclick. I'm trolling so bad right now. Rudko never learns. Maybe I should add a cooldown to song request, just so you can't like completely fill up the queue. Honestly, starting to regret like having song requests even enabled for this stream, because like just look at chat, Rudko. Like it's just so ugly. Like for the past, it feels like 2 hours. It's just been you adding shit to the queue. No one's fucking talking to me anymore. This shit sucks, bro. What's surrender looking like? We're on frame 30. All right, we're almost done. Do I want to add any smears to this shot? What's there to talk about? Tell us a story. That's a terrible prompt. That's a terrible prompt. Because I guarantee you I have stories to tell, but just saying, just tell any story, that's I'm not gonna be able to think of one now. Is there like, I'm trying to think if there's what about the time you got your haircut? I mean, I guess I haven't really talked about the lore as to why I even got a buzz cut. So I guess that's a fair point. Yeah, so you know, I've been growing my hair out, right? And I was not doing that voluntarily. I was actually forced to do that. Because like the final school project that we had to do is like a live production type beat, right? So we had to basically like put on and like perform a live show, and I'm the host. I played the host in that show, and basically in like the first planning session where the entire class got together and like we were like figuring out like who does what. They immediately had an idea for what the host should look like, and they were like, you can't cut your hair. You need to keep your hair like the exact length that it is right now. So I was like, all right. And then for like 2 to 3 months, did not touch my hair. And then just so that they could like, just so like they could have their vision of what the host should look like. And then like a few days ago, we finished that thing. So I don't think I cut that off early. Should be okay. So that's done now, right? So I don't need to keep my hair long anymore. So I was like, you know what? I might as well just get rid of the whole ass thing. And then I was like, buzz cut time. It was basically an act of defiance, an act of reclaiming my freedom. Plus, I've never really given myself a buzz cut. Should have done laser removal? No, that's a bad idea. Because then I won't get the hair back. Then it won't then it's not gonna grow back. There's absolutely no fucking way I'm doing that. Where is Guy? Where the fuck did little Guy go? Excuse me? Huh? I'm gonna fucking scream. I go into Fusion, media out. It looks like this. Also, this hasn't updated yet. Oh, please don't tell me. Oh, wait. Okay. It has rendered out all this stuff, but I haven't renamed it yet. Hang on. 7D. Yeah, everything is just named image whatever. So I need to do this here. And now we should be back. But yeah, I've never given myself a buzz cut before. I think when I was like a kid, I guess I had really short hair, but that was when my mom was still cutting my hair. Okay, so this is still kind of stupid and annoying. I don't know why this is the way it is. Like the media out is literally right here, and this should be what's visible in the thing. Okay, the clipping for the foot is gone. It's still like flying a little bit like right here towards the end, but I feel like it doesn't. That's less noticeable. I think that's fine. Okay, so why in the flip? I don't get it. Okay, I'm just gonna, okay, fuck it. So here's what I'm gonna do. Go into here, copy all this. 7D goes right around here, boom. And then go into Fusion for this one. And paste it in here. And hope that works. What the fuck? Huh? Okay, if I do nothing into the media out, or can I do this right here? Boom. Media pool, this one right here. Boom. Boom. Oh, am I dumb? Oh, it's possible I've been dumb this entire time. It's very possible. I had like an extra layer on top here that I wasn't seeing. Yeah. Hey, sweet Onola. The media is so not out. Yeah. It really was not out. It was like so just in still. Okay. For preview purposes, I'm gonna render out this whole thing real quick into here, just so we can look at how it flows, because I'm not gonna be able to preview that nicely in the timeline. Take it the next video is Medj. Yes. How could you tell? How could you possibly tell that it's about Mirror's Edge? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you got that from context clues. Okay, let me go into here. Final song request. Okay. It better be a banger. Oh, dude, it's so good. Oh, it's so good, actually. Holy shit. It actually, oh my god, that cut works so well. Just from here into, it's so good. Fuck. And it's gonna be even more awesome with 2D effects and everything, like a little dust cloud appearing, like whoosh. Ah, dude. Dude. Me when the thing I'm making is good. Okay, I will say, I think the overall, like, the motion of the character itself is a little... It's not great. It's not great. It lacks weight. But overall, this is still very good, I would say. Does the whole thing loop? What do you mean by does the whole thing loop? Like, do you mean like it's intended to loop? Sort of? Not really? Bro's just running from point A to point B. Like, if you just let it loop, does it look good? I reckon if you go like this shot, this shot, this shot, this shot, like these 4 shots, I reckon probably loop fairly well. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. But it's not like intended to loop. It's just like a linear sequence. Okay. So this is looking good to me. I almost just like put this ring in my mouth because I was holding it like that, but it's like I'm just like drying my fingers because I just washed my hands. Imagine the whole video is just those 4 shots looped. That would be kind of funny. Hang on. Alright, it would be this. Does it actually loop well? Kind of. It's not a bad loop. But I feel like you can kind of tell that those shots weren't like meant to follow each other. Okay. Let's do the 2D FX now. So I'm thinking a bit of a dust cloud on the landing here that goes out on both sides, right? Like, wait, hang on, I have annotations, right? So like it goes like whoosh and whoosh, right? And then something that like trails the hand a little bit. Maybe a little boop here as like the foot comes down. And then just like some more trailing stuff right here. That sort of like dissipates here as the probe gets up, maybe even like has a bit of a trail right here. Something like that is what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go into the renders here, 7D. I'm curious actually. Okay, I have 2DFX dust and 2DFX smears. That's the way I named those. So I'm pretty much just gonna have dust clouds, probably all of the same kind too. I don't think I want to do any smears because I don't have any like sudden big movements. So let's go ahead and open up Blender again. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna set up a new scene. It's gonna be the 2DFX scene. And it's gonna have I guess these two. But I don't really need anything other than the character and the camera, and maybe the floor. So let me, I guess just, that one's probably good to keep as well. Hide the camera, and I think the rest I can delete. Oh, wait. Boom. No, wait, organic Bowie song? Real? What the hell? Yeah, there's like 2 good David Bowie songs. Okay, so 37 is the last frame. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a new collection. This one's gonna be 2DFX. So I'm gonna add a blank grease pencil object. And then I'm gonna add another, add a plane. Can I copy the rotation? Can I object data? No. Copy modifier, lazy link materials. Animation data, maybe? Ah, look at that. Okay. Or wait. Wait. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna try and copy. The rotation. All the axes here. Boom. Move that here. And then this one. Okay, that's there, but I would like for it to be on surface. Okay, that's not really what I want. That is what I want though. Yeah, okay. So I just need this to now interact with the grease pencil but not be visible in the thing. Or I guess what I could do, viewport display. So I think now if I go into draw mode and I draw onto here, no? Damn it. Or can I do this? Okay, I can do that. And then let's just... I think that should be okay.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Yo, Iona, what's poppin'? Thank you for the tier 1 sub. It's good to see you. I wanted to... I reckon if I just disable those in the thing, should be okay. How's the anime going? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty damn good. I got a first render of this thing, of this shot, and now I'm just gonna add some 2D effects to the whole thing. And that's gonna be the thing for today. Watch me crash Blender, by the way. Oh, there it is, yeah. Actually, do I need this thing? It's too warm. That was well timed. It was not only well timed. It's I know exactly that that's a way to crash Blender. Anytime I start my like tablet software and then I touch the screen for the first time, Blender always crashes. Always. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't really know exactly what's happening under the hood, but I just know like like I can replicate that crash with 100% consistency. Okay, let me try this here. Crease pencil, there we go. So I guess, oh, I'm in the compositing tab. That's not quite what I want, actually. Let me go back into here, actually. Actually, I'm gonna just need this here. Just saw the Red Glove Mirror's Edge video. Yes. This is just like for the intro sequence of Mirror's Edge video. It's gonna be about the kick glitch specifically and how the way it works is like a common misconception. Like there's a common misconception that the way a kick glitch works is by spawning an invisible floor underneath you for one frame, but that's not true. It just sets you into the walking movement state for one frame. So that's like one of the things that the video is about. Okay, do I want to wait? I'm tripping right now. I'm confused. Was there? No, not this. But I think I should be okay to do. Man, I can draw on the whole screen. This is just not. Okay. That makes more sense. When I first watched that super popular Mirror's Edge run at GDQ, I wondered why a kick would ever spawn a floor beneath you when they explained it. Yeah, I don't like. I honestly, I mean, I guess it's like an easy way to visualize what's happening, right? It's like, oh, you just like there's an invisible floor, and then you can just jump off of that. But you know, really, what's technically happening is just like you're in the movement state. And then the game's like, oh, are you in the walking movement state? Okay, you can jump, right? Makes sense from a code perspective, but I think maybe it's just because it's like, I don't know if it even came from like people not understanding it or rather people trying to simplify it when they were explaining it. They do love spreading misinformation at GDQ. True. That's just kind of what science is, though. It's just a perpetual state of spreading misinformation until you find out that the information you've been spreading has been misinformation, and then trying to correct the misinformation that you have spread. Okay, I wanted to... This right here. So I wonder, because like I can do this based on like the pen pressure. Also, what is happening here? Is that like, hang on. Okay. Yeah, that's it, like, okay, I guess that's it, like, weirdly intersecting with the plane or whatever. What is that? Okay. Makes no sense to me. In a game like Mirror's Edge, seems almost common sense to have an on-ground check when trying to jump. Yeah, probably. I think my theory as to, like, why it exists, or, like, because, like, the thing is, there, like, when you go from, like, an animation or, like, to a different movement, there aren't really that many, like, animations. Like, I guess the mistake is rather, like, that at the end of the animation, you get explicitly put into the grounded state, into the walking state. And that happens in, like, only, like, 3 other animations. And then the question becomes, like, why did they do that? Because, like, when you take that out, I think people, like, did take that out of the code, and, like, nothing really breaks. So I think my theory is that it was just, like, an intern that didn't know how the fucking state machine worked, and he was just like, after this animation, you're probably gonna be on the ground. I'll just set you to the grounded state just to be sure. That's my theory. I don't know if that's correct though. Welcome back, Elad. Accidentally dropping a dot a peanut. Accidentally dropping a dot a peanut button the towel when trying to clean up, dirtying the whole table. Accidentally dropping a dot a peanut. What the fuck? Right, cool. I don't know what I feel like I'm having a stroke. Best bugs are always random oversights. Yeah. Your hands gave up, apparently. Yeah, and the fact that, like, and it's making my brain give up. Almost in hamburger. Yeah, I'm guessing it was, like, just some kind of oversight. I mean, well, really, although, could you consider air strafing coming from an oversight? I guess it is. I guess it is, like, you could consider it like it's an oversight in that sense. Just like they didn't realize that the dot product does things that it does. Okay, let's actually get the goddamn work. Okay. Oh, fell off on the watch streak. L. Okay, but do I want to? I think that's probably fine. So let's now dust. Let's make that a little bit brighter. That's better, I think. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna rough this out for now. Oh. Oops. Yeah, honestly, that works. So now I can probably mimic that. Song longer than 10 minutes? God damn. Is it like 10 minutes and 1 second? If so, that would be tragic. You know, it is the 10-minute limit is honestly such a tragedy. No one will ever be able to to request Human Sadness, because that shit is 11 minutes long despite being a really good song. Low-key a massive Spotify hater. They keep on patching my pirated Spotify mobile, and I think that's super cringe of them. uh, honestly, kind of a base reason to hate Spotify, TBH. Pirating software is almost always morally correct, is the thing. Especially when it comes to Adobe products. That's top 10 images of all time, by the way. It is always like, what was it? You should always pirate Adobe products. It is always morally correct. Oh fuck, it's Pitt Maxwell time. Yo, what's poppin', Leo? Hello, real. Unless it's like an indie, yeah, of course, like an indie game. Indie devs deserve your support. Gamer streamer dude. It's true. It's true. It's true. Although I've become so much less of a gamer over the years. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane how like little I play games nowadays. It's like most of my time is spent either doing this or just fucking bed rotting and fucking scrolling on shorts. It's bad, dude. It's bad. That being said, I did pick up Zenless Zone Zero like a few days ago, and I was like, dude, the animation of this game is so fucking good, dude. Okay, let's do like just a quick one. Okay. I know, right? It's like I think it might be like one of the like I don't know, it might have like some of the greatest game animation I've ever seen in my entire life. And dude, it made it like so much more tragic when I saw that New Frame Plus made a video entitled "The Over Animation Problem of Zenless Zone Zero," and I was like, "How the fuck could you say this?" But that being said, he does make a lot of very good points in that video. Like the game is a little bit like the animation style is very over the top. But that's kind of like exactly why I like it. It's so fucking good, dude. I spent well over an hour just in awe at the lighting animations of the game. Yeah, I noticed like it's like a very specific spot, but like like in the hub, in like the city hub that you're in like the evening lighting, I noticed as I was turning the camera, like there was like a patch of light on the ground that like as you turned towards the sun, like that patch of light turned from being like white to like picking up the orange gold like color of the sun. And I was like, holy fuck, that looks so pretty. Yeah, it is an incredible Gooner game. I was like I felt almost guilty for installing it, but it's just like no, it's for research. It's for animation research. I swear. Yeah, it's really, really good. They should make, what if Arcane had like Arcane's really pretty. What if Arcane had a video game? That'd be cool, I think. Um, no, that looks terrible. I want to undo that. I don't actually know how I would do that. If Arcane becomes a game, then they can make an Arcane movie. Dude, if Arcane got a video game, they could make like an animated show about that game. That'd be crazy though. Like imagine you had Arcane, the movie, the game, the movie, the show, the game, the movie. That would be peak cinema. Okay. What I guess what I could do. Oh god. Oh god. I fucked up. I fucked up, didn't I? I guess that's probably what I want to do then. Is basically just have like generate new clouds the entire way. Imagine if they made Arcane and Source Filmmaker though. That'd be fucking awesome. It's made in Unity. Maybe it's oh, Xenozone Zero is made in Unity. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Arcane and Gary's mod. That'd be so fucking awesome. Holy shit. Dude, I can already imagine TF2 Heavy as Vander. Kideo 706 style, dude. Dude. That'd be so fucking awesome. I guess what I could do is basically Mm-hmm. What's this animation for? It is for the intro sequence of a video about Mirror's Edge. Hi, Loba. Holy shit, you're bald? It's true. It's true. It's true. I went bald. I hit my head a little bit too hard, and then all my hair was like a Lego character. Haven't heard that name in forever. Well, maybe you should play Mirror's Edge or get involved in the Mirror's Edge speedrunning community. Because Mirror's Edge is good. It is a good game. Thank you, Chill Spirit. Your computer blue screened after you said make your own game engine. Moral of the story is... Yeah, make your own game engine, but not your own computer. God damn. I was about to ask if it came off like a Lego piece. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what happened. I went... And then made a... I can't. I don't know how to replicate that noise with my mouth. Okay, I think that's good for the rough. And then I'm gonna paint over that with a clean layer. Things Easy has me picturing impact frames in every animation. Impact frames are awesome. They're really, really great. I think what ZZZ actually does really well as well for like the combat animations are like the stop frames. I don't know if you call them stop frames, but you like one thing that games do, like when you have like melee combat, like hit stop. Yeah. Like when you have melee combat in a game, one thing that a lot of games do in their animations is like the moment that your weapon makes contact, they just freeze the animation. Like the animation just like stops playing for like two frames or so, and then continues. And that just like really sells that impact. It's like it's a really simple thing, but it's really fucking effective at like really like giving it a lot of impact. You notice that when you miss Ambi's X special? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if hit stop is the correct name for it. There might be like a handful of names for it. S tier animation, S tier shaders, S tier gameplay, S tier Jacob physics. It's true. It is true. They got the whole ass package. It is literally a perfect game. Okay, let's make a new layer here now. Rough and clean. Okay, lock this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a new material. Dust 2, like the Counter-Strike map. And just for the sake of visibility, I'm gonna give that a very bright color, like a blue. Oh, whoops. Boom. Okay. move that here. My bald head has jiggle physics? That's not true. That's not true. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, shit. And I'm not trying to find that he's a furry anymore, Ark. I've seen any of the ZZ characters. All I know is they added lesbians, but it's in China, so they can't really add canonical lesbians. And I watched a tiny sliver of representation get ripped away from me. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. God damn it. The surrounding media? Bro, what are you talking about? Unofficial Rule 34 cannot be considered surrounding media. Surrounding media is shit like official cinematics. SMH my head. That's why it's in quotes, silly. Ah, my bad, my bad. Boom. Now this one. Demon Bala Bala as fuck. Let's go. It's true. Oh wait, I'm dumb. No, I misinterpreted what I was seeing. I'll give this one a little bit more of an upward angle. Okay. That back and forth between Chill Spirit and Ella might be one of the funniest things I've read all day. Just be gay. Just transition. It's not that hard. Just, the solution to all your problems is right there. Simply become a different person. Or rather, just simply become a different version of yourself. World is an oyster, whatever they say. It's true, true. Okay, I got the main dust clouds done. I might do the little these on a separate layer actually, and give them a slightly different color. Clean 2. And then I'll make a dust 3. And this one shall be red. And I'll lock this one. Okay. Scene's getting real when the dust turned red. Okay, I'm trying to think of how exactly I want to do this. What the fuck kind of trades are going on in my chat right now? What the hell? I should have just used onion skin this entire time, honestly. I don't know why I didn't do that. Eh. Babe, I can't do the dishes. I'm talking about Mary Jane Donuts Extreme. I mean, that shit's important. That's just important. There's a huge life decisions being made. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Gotta watch this section frame by frame when the video comes out, trust. You better. You better use this, as an animation reference. All right, nice. I think that's good. So now let's fill in those frames that we've got. Welcome back, Ed said. Oh, you were the okay, Ed said. Look. That was just for you. That was specifically for you. You better appreciate the fuck out of that. No way, balls? Balls? No way, he can juggle for 2 seconds. Mind blown. Ball handler? That's okay. At best, I handle my own balls. I can't be trusted with other people's balls. Why did I say that? $4K director's cut is crazy. Okay. So now let's do the same thing. These here. Chat reflects streamer. Why you gotta put the blame on me? What the hell, dude? I swear I don't touch balls. I would never touch balls. If chat reflects streamer does this, all means weak as Loki a Jane Doe stan. I don't even, okay. Unironically, I don't even know who Jane Doe is. If I can be real. Other than it being a character from Zenless and Zero, I guess, because that's where the convo came from. I'll have to look it up. Hang on. Jane Doe. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. What are you yeah. Yeah, like, are you kidding me? Of course. Is that the name given to people who had disappeared or died, but we don't know their identity? Probably. Okay, so clean 2 layer is donezo. Time to get on the clean 1 layer. Hang on. I think I fucked up. I would just put that on the wrong layer, I think. Right, yeah. Need to listen to Baby No Money. I agree, I agree. Infant No Currency is definitely one of my favorite artists at the moment. I feel like I can't think of a single like Baby No Money track that I like actively dislike. I think maybe like my least favorite in recent memory is probably Antidepressants. I just don't really vibe with the beat all that much. But it's not like it's not like I dislike it, you know? I also very much appreciate that like every once in a while he drops these incredibly emotional and like these incredibly emotional ballads like Meant to Be. Fucking love that song, dude. It's so good. Or like I Remember, which, by the way, the baseline on I Remember might be the hardest fucking shit in the observable universe. No way, Jose. Hell yeah, it said. Whoppa, whoppa. The pressure sensitivity on grease pencil is sometimes a little out of whack. I will not lie. Nothing beats any Ren baseline. All right. I know you're a big Ren fan, and I like Ren too. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Don't talk to me about baselines until you've listened to a Thundercat's entire discography. With the blue, it almost looks like water splashes. It's kind of funny. Okay, so now we have that, and boom. And so now, so asset video games doing endgame content and not even getting A ranks. L. Imagine being bad at video games. It couldn't be me. Okay, so now, oops. And now we have, boom. Actually, what I could do, I could totally just make this a little bit brighter, for example. Or actually, it would probably want to be a little bit darker. Make this a little bit brighter. So we have like a little bit of like contrast in the colors. I don't know this track. I've never heard this track from Infant Lack of Currency. Okay, so now from here in the compositor, compositor, boom, right here. Use nodes. Basically just need this. dude. Just the 2D FX layer on its own looks kind of sick. Like, look at, oh my god, look at that, dude. It's so weird. It's so weird how fucking cool it looks. Man. Man. I mean, it's like super. It's super rudimentary, but it's like just looks kind of cool. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, but here's what I need. Bind. See value. I guess I don't really need that, honestly. I don't think. Where is it? Film transparent. I'm on Eevee here. Which makes sense because it's just the 2D FX layer, which isn't going to interact with any lighting. So I think that's fine. Transparent. Like, let's say... Yeah, okay, that renders in transparent right here. So what I need then is render layers right here. Just the active view layer makes sense. And then that goes into listen to the baseline of this. Dude, it's so good. Composite. I guess I could do that here. Since I'm only outputting that on its own, then I'll just have to make sure that I'm putting that here. So here we go. So in here, 2D FX. 2D FX. And I think okay. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, but no, that's fine. I can just do that again. Since I'm rendering on Eevee, it should be very quick. Boom, just render that again. Ren could probably write a whole song with just bass lines. I mean, I feel like, honestly, that doesn't... Am I tripping? But that doesn't sound that hard. Like, that being said, I don't really... I'm not a music producer. But, like, making a song that's just, like... That basically just is just, like, a bunch of bass instruments... Honestly, it doesn't sound that hard. Let me exaggerate and hyperbolize my statement. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that rendered out, I'm gonna close Blender. Ren could probably write a whole song with just bass lines than anything Baby Nobody could ever dream of. Never mind, Yeah. No, right. You know what, Raiko? That first one counts. That first message counts. You don't get you know no do overs. No do overs. Okay, let's add the 2DFX now. Boom. I think this is one of the few tracks on the Clancy World 2 that I haven't heard before going to the show. Ah. Let's just call it dust. Who cares? Then merge. Boop, that goes here. Hmm. Or actually, hang on. Holy shit, he's angry. Yeah, I'll just add this on top of it afterwards. Yeah. That's much better. And then that goes here. Then a node-based video editor. Well, a node-based compositor. This is like a part of DaVinci Resolve. This is like the actual editing timeline, and this is just basically After Effects if it was node-based. Okay, I think. So I think at high opacities, this is probably not going to be super distracting. So I'm probably going to keep it at like a relatively high opacity. Like 0.7 is probably fine. Actually, I might even go higher. Nice. Yeah, dude, it's peak. It's peak. It's peak, dude. This is a good shot. And so far, I'm so upset that his band broke up. He had a band? I know, right? You know, it's fucking it's so like Every time one of these shots comes together, I'm like, holy fuck! Wait, this actually looks good. And it was in a band called The Big Push. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. All right. Okay, I think that's some pretty good progress. Hang on, since this is all like pre-cached. One of these days, I'm just gonna make like a full-on animated short. I try not to coke challenge impossible, never done before. Except for a while because Ren's Lyme disease was worsening. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, so the only scene that's left in this hallway is this one, which is just like a little bit of anticipation before he does the big yump over here. And pretty much everything else, like this shot, all of these are like outside. And then there's this one. Oh my god. This, okay. This looks really stupid right now, like in the storyboard. But like, I just know this shot is gonna be the sickest, is just gonna be the sickest looking shot you'll ever see in your entire life. Trust. This one's gonna be actual fire. You see that Tyler Joseph started his own label? Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, was it you who posted or someone else who posted that in the music channel on my Discord? I'm not sure, but yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I think. Okay, but I think that's a very nice and organic stopping point for today, honestly. After almost exactly 4 hours of stream time, and completing a shot, boom, 2D FX, whole thing is done. Well, you gonna cry? You gonna cry? Piss your pants, maybe? Don't worry. I've got like basically the whole next week off work, so I can probably stream pretty regularly over the next over the next week, and we will be making lots of epic awesome sauce progress. I'm glad you had a good time, Yon. I had a lot of fun today as well. Productive and having a good time. But yeah. Your label fueled by ramen did actually for promoting Glancy, so Tyler literally posted, and I quote, "Promote my band, thanks, I'll pay you." That's funny. Oh, okay. So one final Maxwell pet before I end stream here. All right. You were not productive in the stream at all, unfortunately. Yeah, you were too busy chatting and being awesome and a good friend. All right. Okay, I will see you, who knows, maybe tomorrow, maybe on Tuesday, I don't know. At some time within the next week, for sure.